game. So we'll just have to see how it transpires. First, how the existing players that we have play this spring, and we'll just have to put it in camp and see how they do. All right, that's it. Thank y'all for coming. Chris, there's no way.
Two running backs that you signed. How quickly do you think they might be able to get on the set that you think they can be people that get out to this year?
Well, you know, just that. With the injuries that we had at running back and kind of the instability, there's no returning 1,500-yarder rusher with, you know, all-American type of guy. So the opportunity's there. And if they beat them out, I have no problem starting a freshman. If we feel that's the best player we got and it gives us the best chance to win, we'll do that.
Looking at quarterback, it could be pretty deep, so you see that being pretty competitive.
Boy, it seems like every year we have this. Yes, and we will. And, you know, and I can tell you right now, we'll sign a quarterback next year probably. You know, I just think that's just the position. You know, I looked at my niece. We had our fourth stringer in there, and his leg was broke. So, you know, we're going to continue to sign quarterbacks.
Speaking of the quarterback, do you feel like you have a little more? There's some longer term depth there. There's Mosikowski will be a junior, Jeremy Johnson will be a sophomore.
Caleb Berry will be a redshirt sophomore.
Berry will be a redshirt sophomore.
Well, that was just the thing. We got a redshirt junior, 2 redshirt sophomores, and then Harrison Tatum will be a junior. And I didn't want to look up and all those guys graduate almost at the same time and us have a 2-year window there with no quarterback. So that was one of the reasons we signed Matt.
With 21 high school.
I missed you, Chris. You know that.
With 21 high school signees, did you feel like now you have a point where every year it's more of a high school center?
Yes, and well, I can tell you right now, next year will be a year we'll have to go back and probably get 6 to 8 junior college players because of what we did. Our junior class is actually, our junior class to be, there's sophomores right now, there's really 2 classes. That's a red shirt and a junior, so that's going to be a big class. But behind them is a smaller class. So next year, when all these guys that are going to be juniors are going to be seniors, we're going to have a little lull there. Not as big as we did starting out. So next year's class will have 6 to 8 junior college players in it. So all you internet people and newspaper people, I'm telling y'all, a year ahead of time, not 20, but we're going to sign 6 to 8 junior college players next year. And we do look at the board, and we do spend time on what we're doing. We just don't take darts out and throw up there and guess on what we're doing. It's by design. And this year was supposed to be a big high school class, and it was. Next year, obviously, with 20 high school players, we're going to come back and mix in not as many, but a few junior college players. And we'll always entertain the thought of taking a really good transfer if we think A, they can help us and help our program, and B, we don't want to go to Mike Neese or Steve Neff and play against them. So that'll always be something that we'll look at.
Yeah, Coach, you think with the signing of all the local players and the high school class you have is really going to send a message to kids that are in high school thinking about Lamar, you know, as a future?
Well, so I mean, that was our intent all along, and I think the fact that we're established now, I think the better we play and the further along we get, and the better our program gets, the more attractive we'll be. And I think we have made inroads in that direction. But again, this year we should be better than we were last year, and we should see improvement if we do. If we continue to do that with the facilities that we have, I think the sky's the limit, and we should be more high school players.
I thought I read that kicker Ball had an injured non-kicking knee, and we know about Mosikowski's shoulder. Are both of them going to be ready for the spring?
Also, yes. Well, Ball will be here this spring. Mosikowski is throwing now, and I'm not able to go down and coach him, but I can pick out the winner, and he has not showed up in the training room for any treatment with his shoulder, so he seems to be doing fine. He hadn't missed any weights. Seems to be working on it very well.
Coach, losing the receivers you did to graduation, was there a type you were looking for heading into this recruiting season?
Yeah, we wanted 2 J.J. Hayes, 2 Marcus Jackson, 1 Kendrick Prejean. All those guys are good, and you throw Josh Powder on there. There's 4 seniors that really played well for us, and you know, they're going to be tough to replace. That was probably the the deepest loss because it was fourth the same position. And we're going to have some young guys step up in the spring. Some guys that we've had here has been doing some watching. They're going to do more playing now. And we do have some depth there with younger players, Barry Ford and a few others, who want to step up and play.
Still away from what we were talking about the local kid, have you heard anything about what you're looking at? And what's the status on that?
No, we have not.
No, we have not.
I'll answer that.
He'll answer that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Well, we know y'all know. And I ask every day too, so. We got, we don't do it, we can't be there, we can't set it up, but the local players will be at the Elegante at 4 for a photo op and answer questions, and then I'll do this again at 6 for the Cardinal Club before the ball game. Anything else?
Where at the Elegante, Ray?
I don't know wherever they set it up, I don't know what room it is. They got a room set up for me. I don't know what.
Projecting targets as a defensive end or linebacker?
Probably in the end, we'll just see. Again, it may be a guy that we have the luxury of redshirting. We'll have to see. Just let him come in, but we're gonna line him up at the end the first day, I think.
About Ken Washington, you really feel you're lucky to have that type of guy, and I'm sure there are a lot of people competing with you.
Well, I think the fact that Cameron wasn't a qualifier as a junior, he qualified late. I think that helped us a little bit. And we got on him and just stayed with him and told him early on that we'd be there with him. I think, again, he came up here to visit us without a preconceived idea, kind of didn't know what we were going to see. I think he was very happy with what he saw in Lamar, and it just worked out really good for both of us.
Shoring up that kicker spot, how important to you was that? You got a guy now that's making 50-plus-yard field goals on a regular basis.
I'm not going to get too high on the kicker. I have a way of screwing up kickers, and I like the two that we have, and we were very excited about getting both of them. And so I'm not trying to be negative, but we'll wait and see. He comes with a lot of potential. He's got great stats, and he'll definitely have the opportunity. All right, see y'all at 6 if you can make it.